Yo, what's up, everybody? How's everybody's day going? It's gonna be a great day. You know what's good. You know where you're at. It's Keep It Tickin' TV. You know the vibes. The man, the myth, the legend is here. Yes, sir. Today we're gonna talk my opinion on the impact players, the players that are most likely to get a goal or an assist today in the EFL Cup Manchester Derby semifinal. We're gonna keep this one short and sweet. I sent out some invites to a couple people to join the stream. Uh, we'll see if anybody shows up. Um, but yeah, let's get started. So, uh, how we're gonna do it is, like I said, this is gonna be a short and sweet one, probably only like 20 minutes long, maybe. We're just gonna look at the odds that DraftKings Sportsbook has for the game today in the prop section, the player prop section, and we're going to look at who's most likely on both teams to get a goal at any time and who's most likely to get an assist at any time. And then I just want to see if there's somebody that I project to make an impact on the game. I have 5 players already, in my opinion, that I think are going to make an impact, judging on past form, past performances, uh, and just who I think is most likely going to get a goal today, who's due for a goal, due for an assist. You know what I mean? So I have 3 from Manchester United, 2 from Man City. We'll get into them a little later. First, we're going to take a look, like I said, at the odds on DraftKings Sportsbook, and we're just going to take a look, see what they're saying. The See what they're saying the most likely person to score is and get an assist. So let's take a look. So interesting to start. Manchester United yesterday, around probably 12 hours ago, uh, they were plus 265, and City was, I think, plus 100. So the odds are moving, the lines are moving. You know what that means. So yeah, maybe it'll go United's way. Well, they're the underdogs at home at Old Trafford, which is interesting to me because we've been in great form. But hey, it is what it is. We'll let the bookies do their thing. Uh, so getting into this, we're gonna go to player props, and then we don't want to look at first or last goal scorer. We want to look at just who's gonna score, who they have to score at any time, who's most likely to do it. So going through the lineups or going through the odds, they have Phil Foden at plus 285, which is the lowest I've seen yet, starting from the top. Paul Pogba at plus 650, which I like those odds, honestly. I would still take that. You know what I mean? He's just a talented footballer. He could just pop up at any moment. Okay, so we got some in the thousands, 2000s. Luke Shaw definitely isn't getting one today. Bruno. Okay, so Bruno comes in at the most favored person to score so far, at plus 230. And then for City, the most favored person is Riyad Mahrez so far. So Bruno and Riyad Mahrez. I like that. Um, then we have Anthony Martial at plus 275. That's a great value. Oh wow. Okay, so here we go. So best odds on player to score, Raheem Sterling. I always overlook Raheem. I don't really. I'm not the biggest fan of Raheem. Um, I think Raheem. He was on Liverpool. He did great over there. Went to City, was doing bits, but I think his peak came at City. You know what I mean? Like I think he's just gonna kind of plateau a little bit. Like he's just gonna be like whatever. I don't really see him getting a goal today. I don't know why they have him as odds on to score, or at least from what I looked at so far, odds on to score. Um, Yeah, because I don't see him getting one today. It's probably because he hasn't got one in a little bit. And they probably know, like, he's due for a goal. So, you know what I mean? But let's get back over to the sports book. So we have, like I said, Raheem Sterling at plus 195, odds on person to score today. I can agree with it in somewhat of a regard because he probably hasn't gotten a goal in a minute. So he's probably odds on and they don't want to lose money. Kevin De Bruyne sitting at plus 225. Okay, so what? Bruno was plus 230, Kevin at plus 225. So they have Kevin a little bit more likely to get a goal. Yeah, to me that's a big no-no. That the bookies fucked up on that one. I'll just say that. Uh because Bruno is just he's just a better player. Like, I'm sorry to just say that, but he's the one. Like, he's the one. Bruno, Portuguese Migago. You know what I mean? So, like, yeah, Bruno's the one. But I mean, Kevin is a baller. I'm not gonna lie, Kevin is a baller. Um, but I don't think that he's more likely to get a goal than Bruno. I see it the other way around personally, and I know I am a United supporter, so there might be a little bit of bias there. But that's just how I see it. You know what I mean? So we'll get back over to the sports book. Um, we got a Gallo at plus 290. What? That's insane. He hasn't played a game in a minute. Um, he literally hasn't played a game in months, so I don't know how he's plus 290. Mason Greenwood is plus 325. I think Mason's the one to take. I'll get into my choices of players to who I personally think in a little bit. But that's definitely one of them. Rashford plus 265. I like those odds. It's around the same as Martial, I believe. Let me go up. Yeah, plus 275 for Martial. Um, so still odds on goal scorer is Raheem Sterling today, who's happens to be a Man City player. Oh wow, Aguero. I thought he was injured actually. Um, I thought Aguero was injured, and like kind of having a falling out with Pep. But hey, I mean, you never know. Like, he might make a performance today. I mean, the bookies tend to usually be right. He'll probably end up making a performance today and then netting one. You know what I mean? Uh, so we'll see what happens. You know what I mean? I think that's wild. I don't know what's going on with these lines. With Aguero at plus 133 and he hasn't played in a minute. I think the bet to take is Aguero not to score, honestly, for minus 182. I know minus 182 isn't the best of values, but I just don't see him doing it today. So honestly, that's something I would take. Because I don't see Aguero getting a goal today, and that's not that bad of a value for that. So yeah, so we just ran through it. Those are everybody. Those are the players on DraftKings that are most likely to score. That's what the bookies are thinking. They have Aguero as odds on to score. Then they have Raheem Sterling at plus 195. And then I believe it was Kevin De Bruyne at plus 225. And then Bruno is their most likely player to score on United at plus 230, which I can agree with that. Um, if there is a PK, he's the one to take it. Uh, they have Rashford at plus 265. He's the second most likely person to score on Manchester United, Marcus Rashford. I could agree with that. He hasn't found the back of the net. He hasn't been playing the best, honestly. So I could agree with that. I know they usually probably. I mean, they usually go off of, like, who's in great form. You know what I mean? That's how they set their odds. But I know they also take likely to score, or you know what I mean, like, if they're in a bad patch of form, like they can't just keep going up with the odds because they're going to score eventually. You know what I mean? So that being said, I could see why they have him somewhat low of odds as well to score. But in my opinion, I think the person most likely to score is Bruno Fernandez. I think he's just been in great form, finding the back of the net almost every game. You know what I mean? And that's who I believe is most likely to score today. If we take a look at his stats on FootMob, the dude has 16 games played in the Premier League, 11 goals, 7 assists. It's just incredible. It's incredible what he's doing. He netted a PK against Aston Villa. He got an assist when we played Wolves. Goal and an assist against Leicester. The dude is just he's on another level. You know what I mean? So that being said, I think his good patch of form, I think him finding the back of the net and, finding assists, just being in that good form. I think he'll be the one most likely to score today. Even despite there being like forwards on the field like Martial, Raheem Sterling, those guys, I think Bruno's gonna find the back of the net. I actually got somebody in the stream here. We got the homie Matt. Let me add him to the stream. What's good, boss? How you doing?
What's good, bro? How are you?
Good, man. Good. I'm just chilling. Just thanks for coming on the show, boss. Thanks for coming on the
problem,
show.
Bro.
Yeah,
honestly, I was thinking the same thing too. I do think Bruno Fernandez will score.
You're thinking out of like everybody, Bruno's most likely as well.
Mm.
Bro, it's just like you want to hate the kid sometimes. Like as a rival fan, like I know the rivals, they want to hate him, but he just always ends up finding the back of the net. You know what I mean? Like he's impossible to hate. So yeah, no, I think I think I agree with you. I think Bruno, I think he's most likely to find the back of the net. What about most likely get an assist today for you? Who's most likely to get an assist? Bruno as well, or maybe De Bruyne, or?
I think definitely De Bruyne.
Okay.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I don't know who from Man United though.
Yeah, so it would be Bruno. I mean, I'd have to probably go with Bruno as well, for that, like, because he's just so in form right now, and like he like I said, in 16 games he has like 7 assists in the Premier League. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he's just at the heart of everything for the squad, and I see him on United. If somebody's going to get an assist on United, it's probably going to be him. I don't know who. I could definitely see him scoring. So somebody's probably going to end up assisting him for his goal, unless it's a PK. But yeah, that I don't know. That'll probably be like Martial or Pogba or something. You know what I mean? So we'll see what happens. But how are you feeling about this game? Are you it's at 2:45 on ESPN Plus. Are you excited for it? Are you going to watch it? Or are you busy?
I think I hate to break it to you, but I do think what's it called? It's going to lose. Man United.
You got what was that music you had there?
My bad.
Oh yeah, no.
But honestly, I do think Man United is going to get slapped up. I hate to break it to you, Rob, but
Man United's gonna get slapped up? No, you're lying.
I'm dead ass, 100%.
Damn, bro. So do you think it's gonna be like? Do you think United's gonna get a goal at all? Like you said, Bruno is most likely to score. Like
4-1, 5-1, maybe.
Okay, so you think
3-1 at the least.
You think Bruno is definitely gonna score today, but City's just going to be too lethal. Like they're just going to create too many chances. Just
100%.
they're just gonna pam us up pretty much.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I mean, I don't like hearing it, but I'll take it. You know what I mean? I like the prediction.
Gotcha. I got it.
I like I like the opinion. You know what I mean? I respect it. I think it's going to be a low scoring game. I think it's going to be like, because in our past couple games with them, the last one was 0-0. The one before that was 1-1, I believe. The one before that was like 2-1 to us.
Mhm.
So I think it's going to be, honestly, I think it's going to be like, I think it's going to be 2-1 to either team. I want to say United, but I don't know. I feel like it could go either way. We're unbeaten in our last 4 games against them. We have 2 draws and 2 wins, I believe. So, you know, that being said, I feel like they're due for probably a win since they haven't won against us. So I feel like it'll probably end 2-1 to City, unfortunately. We haven't really been the best at Old Trafford either this year. So I know this is a cup competition, but still, like, we just haven't really been putting in good performances at home. So I think that'll play a part as well. So yeah, I think it's gonna go 2-1. I think it'll go 2-1 either way, but I think the more likely result is to City. Just, you know, judging just based off of what I said with like them being due for a win. But you know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Are you a fan of I wanted to, you know, the thumbnail is Mason Greenwood and Phil Foden, the 2 youngsters at the Manchester clubs.
Yeah.
Manchester born and bred. They're Manx through and through. Do you like those kids? Do you think they're overrated? Like, what do you,
I think both of them are great.
You like both of them?
Yep.
Word. So with Mason, they call him the next Robin van Persie. He just bangs it in. Like, he bangs it both feet. The kid is just high on confidence. He's fucking literally like these hot broads in England, all these like bad broads in England, you know what I mean? Like, he's just high on confidence right now. What do you think his level is? Do you think he could be like a next like Rooney, or like, you know what I mean? Like, what do you think he's capable of at Man United?
I think, I don't know. I honestly think that he's good, but he's not going to be what Van Persie ever was. I could tell you that. Phil Foden, on the other hand, I agree. He's good. He is good.
What's his level at City? Do you think he'll be at City for like his life? You know what I mean? Like, do you think he'll be a one club man?
I don't know about that. Like, I don't know. It all depends on what the person wants to do, in my opinion. Because like, I honestly still see Mbappe going to Real Madrid. I did.
What? You see Mbappe leaving after Pochettino just got signed to PSG?
In the future.
Oh, okay. So like, after things kind of go sour at PSG.
Yeah, who knows? It could happen. He could take people, but one of his dreams are always playing for Real Madrid, so you don't know.
Yeah, no, you're right, and especially under Zidane, you know, that's somebody he idolizes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, that'll be interesting to see. I'd love to see how that goes with Mbappe. But in regards to Phil Foden, I think the kid is honestly slept on. Like, I think he doesn't get the credit that's due.
He's good.
He's really good. He is really good for his age. Like, the thing is with him, right? Like, Man City was in like a really bad patch of form when it came to like scoring goals. Like, they were like not able to find the back of the net for a little bit. And I remember like Foden would get like the nod from Pep to play, you know what I mean, to start the game or to get subbed in. And the kid would always find the back of the net or always create something for someone else for them to score. Yeah. He was always a part of the goals, you know what I mean? And the same thing is going on with Bruno at United. you can't even hate on him because he's just part of every goal. Like when the ball goes in the back of the net, it's like, oh, it came from Bruno or it was Bruno. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
Foden, it's the same thing at Man City. Like he's doing more than like De Bruyne is doing these past couple days. You know what I mean? Like these
Yeah.
past weeks. So I don't know. I think credits due his way. Definitely due Phil Foden's way.
Mhm.
But yeah, we'll see what happens with him. I don't know. I'm interested to see if he's like a loyal like City supporter, like if he's gonna stay at City like his whole
Yeah.
life or his whole career. I mean, he probably won't stay his whole career, but I'm interested to see if he stays there into his like peak. You know what I mean? If he stays.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mason, on the other hand, he's great. He's great. I think under a better manager, like I think under like a manager, because the thing with Ollie's like all vibes, bro. Like Ollie, he's not like a tactician. You know what I mean? Like
Yep.
he's not the one that's like, all right, so like you're gonna be here, up back throughs, like in this part, diamonds. You know what I mean? Like he's not gonna be the one to preach like the tactics and
Mhm.
like the discipline, like tactics. He's more like a freestyle kind of like manager where it's like go out there, like just express yourself, like have a good time, like work hard for me. You know what I mean? Like I want to see you like dead at the end of this game, like 110% put in. You know what I mean?
Mhm. Yeah.
Um, but I think Mason, for him to like thrive, because like the type of player he is, he just keeps it so simple. He just like he's high on confidence, so like he'll just take a shot from wherever. Like how he is, like I feel like he needs to be in like he's like a system player almost. Like he needs to be in like a system where like he's playing striker because he hasn't played striker under Ollie really. He only played striker like a couple times, but he hasn't really like started at striker.
Mhm.
I want to see him start at striker more because I think in a team where they're constantly getting him the ball and trying to get him in those little areas in between the midfielders and like the back line, you know what I mean? Like when he's like lurking in those areas, I think he's really dangerous, you know?
Yeah.
Um, so we'll see what happens with Mason. But like I said, like I think under a better manager, he would be doing 1,000 times better than Foden or any young player his age. Like honestly, no, seriously, like because he is just, bro, he's just a natural finisher, bro, and like that's just what football is about, is just being able to get goals at the end of the
He's
day.
good, but I think they're equal right now, and I want to see if Mason Greenwood takes off, he can be better than him. But if Phil Foden also does, I think he's going to be a ton better than Mason Greenwood.
Okay, so I see what you're saying. All right, yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, I guess the you know they always say time will tell. We'll see what happens with them. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Especially if they can keep their dick in their pants, because that's the issue with like with Mason. And for Foden, he's good. Like he has like a wife and like a kid, but he still can't keep his dick in his pants. You know what I mean? Which I don't blame him. There's fucking baddies out there that like fucking fangirl over like soccer players and shit. But for Mason, he's a single man. You know what I mean? Like he's got to keep his dick in his pants, keep his mind on football. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
like because the more he thinks about the pussy, like the less he's gonna find the back of the net. You know what I mean? So he's gotta stay focused on what's really important. You know what I mean? And
Exactly.
united. But shit, man, yeah. So it was fun having you on the stream. I'm gonna wrap it up in a little bit.
For real.
You've been good though, man. You've been good. Everything, you staying safe during this?
Chilling, man. Living the dream.
Living the dream.
Living the dream. You know me.
Your 2021 going good so far?
Good as it can be.
Bet. Word. All right, bro. Well, yeah, I'm gonna wrap up the stream. I just want to, thank you for coming on. If you want to drop your socials before you go, if you want to say goodbye, you're more than welcome.
I am A-okay. Have a good day, guys. I'll see you, Rob. Be safe, my dude.
All right, bro. Yeah. Stay safe. I'll talk to you soon. All right.
Deuces, bro.
Word. All right, guys. Well, we're gonna wrap it up there. Just wanted to do a quick little stream on like the impact players that I like today. got Matt's thoughts a little bit on what he was thinking. But yeah, like I said, I think the players most likely to perform today for United and City, the likes of Phil Foden, because he's just a baller at the end of the day, and he's just been creating. He's just been a part of like everything these past couple weeks for City. So I'm gonna go Foden. I gotta go Bruno, my boy Bruno, the Portuguese boy, the gunman. I got to go him as well, and then I got to go Mason too. I see Mason doing something today. If it's going to be a 2-1 game for City, I see De Bruyne and Foden getting one with a goal by Bruno. And then if it's going to be 2-1 for United, because I really think it could go either way, I think it's going to be Mason and Bruno to score with a goal from Foden. So there you go, guys. That's what I'm thinking. Smash that like button if you can. Like, please, like, hit that like button down below. You know what I mean? Don't do a thumbs down. Do a thumbs up. Yeah. Down below, hit the like button and subscribe if you're new here. Thanks for joining me. If you watch this back, definitely enjoy it. Leave a comment down below. This has been your boy, the man, the myth, the legend. You know the vibes. Hey, at Keep It Tickin TV. I hope everybody has had a good 2021. Hope everybody stays safe, stay healthy. And yeah, let's go United today. Let's go, boys. Let's get this dub at Old Trafford. And yeah, glory, Man United. Keep It Tickin TV. Subscribe, like the video. Thanks for watching, everybody. And like I said, stay safe. I'm terrible at these outros, but yeah, we'll get them. And thanks again to Matt too for coming on the stream today. It always helps me out having another person on to talk, have these football discussions. So, all right, everybody. Yep. Stay safe and peace.